Here he has the challenger up. A-Town. Nope.
Edge now.
Execution. That's gonna do it.
Has he got it within him? Cover for the United States Championship, and Theory's shoulder is raised.
Face first, just tossing around Rodriguez. Ripley, running knee. Raquel may be out, covered by the champ. Rodriguez kicks it too.
Solo now.
Rollins turns it around. Set now, stacking up Solo Sikoa. Couldn't quite get the win.
Super kick on the money. Rolling elbow, nobody home. Spinning Solo.
That's gonna do it for Solo Sikoa and the bloodline. Oh, Rollins kicking out.
Asuka with a backhand. Carmella with a super kick. Enziguri by Asuka. Super kick by Carmella. Cover now by both Asuka and Carmella. Eliminating Raquel.
Raquel Rodriguez has been eliminated.
So much for
Carmella
Taylor.
for the win. To go to WrestleMania. Stacking up Asuka and a kick out. Brock trying to block. Trying to make sure Lashley cannot clasp his hands. And quickly, just like that, picks Lashley up and delivers an F5.
Can Lesnar cover?
By Brock for the win. Oh, and getting the shoulder up is Bobby Lashley.
What are you doing with this? No. It's a plan A. We're not changing the plan B, we're changing the plan A.
What is going on?
I think Priest just offered the briefcase to Balor.
Rollins rolls through. Stop. Stop. Cover. Rollins and a kick out. A kick out. A kick out. Sami Zayn can't even stand. 1D! 1D! Here's the cover to retain the title! Sami Zayn kicked out of the 1D!
No, he
Nobody's
didn't.
ever
No.
kicked out of the 1D!
He didn't. No way.
And Gable ripping the straps down. Sends Gunther into the corner. Rolls through into the chaos. Theory. Bridge. Cover. Win. Now. 2.5. The moment Montreal is waiting for. Mocking Roman.
Not a wise move.
Superman punch to Reigns. Do you believe in miracles? Haruma can't hit it.
Sami's gonna do it.
For the title. Hook of the leg. Reigns kicked out. Spike. Roman realizing this could be his moment. Spike and spear! Solo dragging Jimmy toward his brother Jay.
This is exactly what Roman Reigns predicted. Smash him, spike him, stack him, and win!